Why the United States is feared militarily by most nations. The United States holds a dominant position in global military power, and this status has led many nations to both fear and respect its capabilities. This military might is not just about numbers or firepower. It's a combination of technological superiority, global reach, strategic alliances, and a history of military engagement and effectiveness. Below are the key reasons why the U.S. commands such global military influence. Unmatched defense budget. The United States maintains the largest military budget in the world, typically exceeding $800 billion annually. This is more than the next 10 countries combined. Such a massive investment allows the U.S. to maintain a highly trained and well-equipped force, invest heavily in R&D for cutting-edge technologies, sustain a global military presence through hundreds of bases. This spending fuels every other aspect of its military power, from logistics to nuclear deterrence, making the U.S. a formidable force globally. 2. Technological superiority. The U.S. military leads in military technology and innovation, often decades ahead of its adversaries in certain areas. Examples include fifth-generation stealth fighters like the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and submarines with global reach, precision-guided munitions and hypersonic weapon development, cyber warfare and electronic warfare capabilities through agencies like U.S. Cyber Command. This tech advantage allows the U.S. to project power with high efficiency and low casualties, making military action more precise and impactful. 3. Global military presence. The U.S. operates a network of over 750 military bases in more than 80 countries. These bases serve multiple purposes: strategic deterrence against adversaries, rapid deployment of forces to conflict zones, support for allies and international stability. This presence effectively allows the U.S. to respond to threats anywhere in the world within hours or days, rather than weeks or months. 4. Naval and air superiority. The United States Navy and Air Force are the most powerful in the world. The U.S. Navy has 11 aircraft carriers, more than any other country. These carriers are floating air bases that provide unmatched force projection. The Air Force operates thousands of advanced aircraft, and combined with U.S. space assets, provides global air dominance. Control of sea lanes and airspace gives the U.S. the ability to enforce blockades, conduct global surveillance, and support troops anywhere. Such dominance deters enemies from directly engaging the U.S. or its allies. 5. Nuclear arsenal and deterrence. The U.S. is one of the 5 recognized nuclear powers and maintains a modern and survivable nuclear triad: land-based ICBMs, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, SLBMs, strategic bombers. This triad ensures second strike capability, meaning the U.S. could retaliate even after a nuclear first strike, making any such attack suicidal for an aggressor. 6. Global alliances and soft power. The U.S. is the leading force in military alliances such as NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, bilateral defense agreements with Japan, South Korea, Australia, and others. These alliances extend American influence and enhance collective defense, meaning an attack on one U.S. ally could provoke a U.S.-led response. Moreover, American defense companies like Lockheed Martin and Raytheon supply weapons globally, creating military dependencies and strengthening influence. Combat experience. Unlike many nations, the U.S. has extensive recent combat experience, having been involved in Gulf War, 1991, Afghanistan War, 2001-2021, Iraq War, 2003-2011, counterterrorism operations across Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. This experience has honed its military doctrine, training, logistics, and interoperability among different forces: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Space Force. 8. Psychological and strategic deterrence beyond hardware. The psychological impact of U.S. military involvement is significant. Nations understand that U.S. military action comes with high-precision strikes, massive logistical support. The political and economic weight of the United States government. The mere possibility of U.S. intervention can deter aggression or influence political decisions in unstable regions. 9. Space and cyber dominance. The creation of the U.S. Space Force and the strengthening of Cyber Command signal America's recognition of new warfare domains. The U.S. has the ability to disable enemy satellites, disrupt communications, and launch cyber attacks to paralyze enemy infrastructure.